This week on TNA Xplosion, Gia Miller goes around the ring with the Boricua badass Tasha Steelz. The Don West, you've got to be kidding me. Top 5 trending topics of the week. In case you missed it, and our main event, we'll see singles action as the time splitter Kushida squares off with the athletic freak Conan Lycan. But first, it's From the Vault. Xplosion starts now.
Well, here we go. Gotta figure each other out.
Timeout.
Timeout.
Hold on. I mean, you know, there's tentative, and then there's a timeout. You know there's going to be a little feeling out process no matter what.
MVP's got a boot issue. Sometimes the tongue of your boot can get knotted up.
Huh?
You know, you got Velcro on your boots. I don't think it's racist. So there we go with those new boots, tongueless.
Tongueless boots, knotted up.
Yeah.
What we talked about earlier, the fan response for Jeff Hardy. Almost unlike anyone else in TNA and Impact Wrestling in terms of back support. And they finally are going to lock it up, and MVP going to go with some basic moves that are pretty effective. Got to give MVP credit.
Yeah, he was impressive. Took down, spun around on him a little bit, embarrassed him a little bit, did his thing.
That's what we talked about earlier.
Yeah.
You can't beat me wrestling. You might beat me flying.
I think you'd be surprised if he tries to really wrestle it up with someone like Jeff Hardy. I think you'd be surprised how good Jeff Hardy actually is on a mat.
Let's see it right now. Let's see if Hardy can prove MVP wrong. Grip of the side headlock from Jeff Hardy.
Powering out right here, MVP. Whoa, maybe not. Hanging off for that side headlock. Good job by Hardy.
Maintained.
Really grounded on
him. Tried to get rid of him. Right back to the side headlock and the extra torque on the head by Hardy. Smart move by MVP to get the shoulders of Hardy down for a quick 2. Powerful shoulder block. The second that Hardy gets to his feet.
Got driven, Hagen.
Drop one more time. Nice high hip toss takeover by Hardy.
Another deep arm drag. Look at that by Hardy.
And again, the deep arm drag. I think he's proven your point. Maybe Jeff Hardy can out-wrestle MVP. You mentioned the term dictating the pace. And that's exactly what MVP is doing at this point. Rolls out to the floor, gives him an opportunity to regroup.
Yeah, that's what you have to do. I think MVP's doing the right thing.
Well, you know, there's regrouping.
Well, yeah, he's going to another level with this.
Yeah, and then there's all of a sudden going into a stall, which is what he's doing here now.
I think you're right about that. Definitely a stall to be, but you're right about that.
Earl Hebner's just about had it up to here with his timeouts.
Yeah, I hear you.
Now, where's he going now? They're going to try and escape back up the entrance ramp. Jeff Hardy's got other ideas.
That guy in the orange shirt's Jeff Hardy's publicist, maybe. I don't know.
Fan club president?
Yeah.
Charlottesville chapter.
One of our lovely fans.
Yeah, Jeff Hardy as well. Sick of the timeouts or the stalling from MVP. Continues to call timeout.
Well, now, you know, Hardy's just going to bring it on and put it on, but he's not going to stop here.
I think we're all thankful for that. How about Jeff Hardy unleashing the strikes? First the right hand, then the boot to the midsection. Now the head scissors off the float over that time by Hardy.
Well, that's another opportunity here for Hardy to sit and wait or
to fly.
To fly, exactly. He might fly for sure. Oh!
That's one way to vary the offense. When you think you're gonna fly, you catch him with the strike and maybe set it up for future flight just like this incoming.
Good job by Jeff Hardy there. Great job.
Hardy hits the dive on MVP. Charlottesville shows their support for Hardy. MVP rolled back in. And Jeff drops straight down into the cover.
Here we go, Hardy now. Locked and loaded. Setting him up.
Gonna go twisto right here with the twist of fate. Perfectly countered by MVP, who ends up eating the elbow.
Oh!
And then Hardy's crotched in the corner.
Oh, my God, what a landing, Mike.
Now this is where MVP can get very dangerous. Hardy weakened. Hardy outside the ring. And this is what I was talking about when it comes to the danger aspect from MVP. Because he's not afraid to use the steel guardrail. Oh!
MVP, you know, really full court press right here on Jeff Hardy. He's a mean dude, man.
Sensed it from the time that Hardy was crouched up in the corner. You could just see the opening that MVP knew he created. MVP right out to the floor and then just unleashing the physicality.
Yeah, that straight punt kick to the ribs. Ooh, that'll take the air right out of your body.
I mean, what people don't consider is not only the immediate effect of the kick, but what it might do down the line in this match to inhibit Jeff Hardy from going high risk. Hardy trying to fight through the pain outside. Earl Hebner putting in the count. Hardy back in at 9. Yeah, this is where MVP can really flourish. Striking prowess with the forearm shots. Drops to a knee to catch him in the midsection with the right hand and with a kick to the side of the head. Gonna be enough to put Hardy away? We'll find out. No, not enough.
Yeah, he's just zoning that knee right in the spine of Jeff Hardy, MVP. Really bringing the pain to Jeff Hardy.
And our TNA cameras, by bringing you right inside the six-sided ring, as you can hear and see the pain that Jeff Hardy is in.
Hardy's always fighting back, though. Always loaded with heart.
Yeah, fighting. Now that he's back up to his feet, he can really get the offense going. He follows up the punches with kicks, but MVP shoots him off. Oh, my, and Hardy avoided the boot the first time, but not the second. Oh, that was close. MVP can't believe that Hardy kicked out at 2.
I can't believe it.
Yeah, dropped him again. Immediate strikes. From MVP, and there's life left in Jeff Hardy, but not much. Back to the basics for MVP. Follows up the snapmare by seizing the arm of Jeff Hardy, at the same time cranking back on the head and the neck.
Yeah, he's controlling that head and that left arm. It's really, he's doing the right thing as MVP's keeping Jeff Hardy on the mat, avoiding the flying around and high-flying stuff.
Hardy's had his flurries of offense in this match, but in terms of his ability to fly, it's been limited. I think back to the dive earlier from Hardy. Now this is what Hardy needs. The strikes to wear. MVP down. Yeah, but before Hardy can get going, MVP gonna take him up to his shoulders and, oh.
Good job by MVP, like it or not.
Just dropped him straight down, did MVP, and then right in Hardy's face. All about the money for MVP.
Going balling right here.
That's what it is. And the ball and elbow drop to the chest. MVP on top, 4-2. Jeff Hardy's been dominated in this match by MVP. Not a position that you often see Jeff Hardy in, taking this much pain and punishment.
MVP now in hot pursuit. Watch out!
Went for the running big boot in the corner, but not only does Hardy avoid it, but Jeff goes flying across the ring to connect.
Both men are down right now. He's gonna get to a vertical base first. Might have that advantage.
Hardy gonna try and feed off of the crowd one more time. Both men back up, and both men exchange. Repeated boots by Hardy, but still MVP has enough to reverse him, but then the flying forearm from Hardy. Double leg takedown off that inverted atomic drop from Jeff. And
man, Jeff's rolling, buddy. Whoa, man, he's really rolling
here. Drop kick, pin, not enough, just 2 again. Well, you can see Hardy even slapping himself in the face, trying to clear the cobwebs. That time, Hardy boots up in the corner. Whisper in the wind off the top. Could be enough. Here's 2.
Wow.
The experience of MVP. You might see his eyes. His eyes rolled back so that he made sure that he knew exactly where the referee was and exactly what the referee's count was. He knew once Hebner counted 2 that he had to dig down deep to power out, and that's exactly what he did. Gonna go twist of fate, but instead, MVP gonna try and put Hardy away right here. This could do
Got
it.
him, I think.
No, amazingly, Hardy kicks out and powers out before 3. How did he do that?
I don't know. That was impressive. Even MVP's shocked.
A dazed Hardy. Brought back up to his feet by MVP. Gonna go one more time.
Uh-oh, uh-oh. There it is, Mike.
That time, Hardy hits the twist of fate. Gonna go one more time with it.
There it is.
Twist of fate. Could that set things up for Jeff to go high risk? This is what we've been waiting for the entire match. Swat off the top.
Whoa!
Here's the cover. Here's the pin. Earl Hebner counts 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the match, Jeff Hardy.
MVP took the charismatic Enigma to the absolute limit.
Was not easy for sure, but Jeff Hardy, showing that heart and that determination, was able to get through the rugged and tough. MVP, very impressive.
And now, here on TNA Xplosion, it's time for the Don West You've Got to Be Kidding Me Top 5 Trending Topics of the Week in honor of the late, great TNA Hall of Famer, Don West. At number 5, it was last week on Impact that we saw Nick Nemeth withstand Brian Myers as well as the rest of the system. It was after the matchup that Eddie Edwards North Carolina, Jordan Grace will get her contractual rematch for the Knockouts World Championship from Bound for Glory against the reigning champion Masha Slamovich. However, this time it's in a 2 out of 3 falls match, as we learned last night on Impact. Slamovich and Grace for the Knockouts World Championship, live on TNA Plus at Turning Point. Still to come, Kushida goes one-on-one with Conan Lycan. But up next, it's Around the Ring with Gia Miller, starring Tasha Steelz. Welcome back to TNA Xplosion, and now it's time for Around the Ring with me, Gia Miller.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Around the Ring. As always, I'm your host, Gia Miller, and today I have a special guest in Tasha Steelz, the greatest that beat the greatest. I won't even try your true nickname because you know I butcher it every time. I don't roll the R's quite right.
You know what? I'm gonna have to teach you. Gia,
I need
roll
some
the
lessons.
R's. I mean, just because you're country, them country people, they can roll their R's. I understand.
I know. I really gotta practice.
That's all it takes. It's a little good practice, and you will get it perfect.
And see, I can do anything with you on my side.
Of course.
I really can.
Girl, come on now.
Well, thank you for sitting down with me. Thank you so much. It may come as a shock to the TNA fans, but we have a lot in common, actually.
We do have
We
a
really
lot in
do.
common.
This
We
is
do.
your second episode. The first time we talked about college football and Roll Tide.
Roll Tide, baby. Roll Tide.
We also share a love of country music.
Okay, wait. Now, when you say country music, Now, what you mean by country music? Because, you know, and we ain't talking about no Mickey James stuff, because that's not, I don't know about all
Hey,
that.
I won't say nothing about that.
Okay.
I won't say anything about.
Are we talking country music? We talking about some Dolly Parton, some Reba McEntire, okay, some Kenny
girl.
Rogers? We talking country music?
Yes, girl.
Okay, well, you know,
that's exactly.
I mean, that's my level there, right
Yeah,
there.
I don't really listen to the modern country music on the radio. I like those throwbacks. I'd say maybe like 2005 is like my cutoff.
Cutoff on
there's a couple songs that have snuck through. But I'm into the 90s, 80s. Like I like some George Strait. But I need to know you. What are your favorite artists?
I dabble in, you know. I like to just sit there, you know, you gotta keep up with what the kids are listening to now.
Sure,
and of course you know, you hit your throwbacks and stuff like that. Like I said, some Dolly Parton, some Reba McEntire will get me through the day, you know. And then nowadays, you know, gotta have me some Morgan Wallen.
Okay.
Gotta have me some Morgan Wallen.
That's one.
Some Bailey Zimmerman.
Okay.
Got to. Okay.
I like that.
All
See,
right.
these are some that modern that I do appreciate because they have still that like real country music. For a while, I feel like there was a couple years where it was just like that manufactured.
I think it was mixing with the pop a little bit.
Yeah, a lot of pandering, but like that real
good
storytelling.
Southern country music.
Okay, you mentioned Reba, and I am a Reba girl.
Come on now.
Oh, what's your favorite? What's your go-to Reba song?
Oh, man, I don't think I got a go-to Reba song because everything that Reba puts out, you can just relate to.
I know. She tells a story. She tells a good story.
Reba relates to wrestling because she knows how to story.
Absolutely. She's a single mom that works 2 jobs, loves her kids and never stops.
Come on now.
Gentle hands and the heart
That
of fire.
sound like my life.
She's a survivor.
She is survivor.
And we relate to that.
Yes.
See, I'm a fancy girl. I love fancy. I might have been born just plain white trash, but fancy was my name. That is what I relate to.
Well, you know, I have all the flavor.
Exactly.
You know? And flavor never goes out of style.
Never goes out of style.
So fancy and flavor can go hand in hand.
Absolutely.
You know? It always works out.
That whole story is how it's from this perspective of like, she's this big star now. So I think it's like, this is the future and this is the past. Look at us. Hey,
we're here with it.
Look at us.
We're here with it.
Who would have thought?
That's what it is.
I mean,
who would have thought? Who would have thought? Yes, Tasha Steelz loves her some country music. Okay, they will not believe it until now. We just confirmed it.
Yeah,
yes,
we have confirmed it. And this is what the show's all about. Learning a little something new every day.
Every day.
All right, well, so next time we're gonna have to go out to like a country bar.
We have to.
We're gonna have to move out of the realm of.
Should we hit Tennessee first? I mean, that is the music city.
It is. We gotta go to Nashville.
We gotta go to Nashville. We gotta hit up Broadway.
Absolutely. Hey, we can go to Morgan Wallen's bar. Girl.
Come on. We hitting up Morgan Wallen's bar. Morgan Wallen, I know you're listening.
Yeah, he's listening.
You're listening.
For sure he is.
We're coming, so get us ready. We'll be there.
We'll let you guys know.
We'll be there.
You can all meet us there. We'll have a big
Morgan, we're not throwing no chairs. Be there.
Guys, thank you, Tasha.
Of course.
This has been Around the Ring.
Up next, did you miss anything from Impact? No problem, we'll get you all caught up. It's In Case You Missed It, next on TNA Xplosion. Welcome back to TNA Xplosion, and now it's time for In Case You Missed It.
Jake something, positioning himself between the Hardys and Ace Austin. That's just classic tag team wrestling.
Yeah, it's great to get those powerful legs of Jake something pinning down Ace Austin, not letting him crawl anymore, not letting him get away while he makes the tag.
Ooh! Down goes Austin yet again. Here's the cover and a kick out.
Smart fake out there from Trent Seven. Ace Austin is in a bad way here.
Whoa. Trying to reach out to the TNA World Tag Team Champions. Austin sent into Seven's corner.
A little insult to the Hardys, but Ace Austin fired up here.
Austin trying to fight off the two monsters in the corner. Oh, back elbow, double drop kick.
As Ace opened up the door for himself here in this tag team main event matchup.
And we are back here on TNA Impact. Our main event continues. Ace Austin has a window of opportunity. Can he get past Trent Seven and tag in a member of the TNA World Tag Team Champions, the Hardys?
He's sustained a lot of punishment.
Trying to reach out, and Seven, who recruited Hammerstone and Jake Something to help him attack Austin and the Hardys last week, is now paying for it. Oh, well, look at this. Hammerstone and Jake Something take Matt and Jeff Hardy off the apron.
That was perfectly timed by Something and Hammerstone. Take away the one bit of respite that Ace Austin could have had.
Double choke slam, my God.
And now look at this.
7-star lariat. Is this it? Ace Austin kicked out.
How? How in the hell did Ace Austin kick out of that barrage of offense?
And now Trent Seven is beside himself, trying to figure out how to end this matchup, trying to go for the burning hammer.
Oh. Ace landed on his feet somehow.
A kick for the head, the attempt at least. Going for the Xplex. Oh, face first went Seven. Seven's down, Austin is down.
Incredible counter from Ace Austin, somehow staying alive this deep into the matchup. And now can he get that much needed tag to the Hardys?
And now Seven trying to prevent Austin, but a tag's made to Jeff Hardy. It'll be the Hardys and Austin at Turning Point 1 week from tomorrow, live on TNA Plus at WrestleCade in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, taking on the team of the Rascals and Kushida.
Who have a close eye on this main event matchup themselves as Hardy lays in the punishment.
Cover. Oh, and a kick out by Seven. We hope you'll join us for next week's episode of TNA Impact on Thanksgiving. We're going to open up the vault courtesy of TNA Plus, featuring never-before-seen matches from this year, including Speedball Mike Bailey against Jake Something, Jordan Grace up against Danny Luna, Nick Nemeth versus Sami Callihan, and a casket match between PCO and Moose. That's next week on the Thanksgiving edition of TNA Impact.
But right here, right now, chaos breaking down in our main event.
Whoa, look out, Matt. Oh, and Matt Hardy gets 2 for 1 with a DDT.
That's a huge opening for Matt Hardy as the North Carolina faithful join in on the festivities here.
They wanted this earlier on in the matchup. 3 twists of fate. Austin the cover on Seven. Oh, and a kick out.
The resilience of Trent Seven is something to be applauded here.
And now they're calling for it here in North Carolina. They want a swanton bomb from Jeff Hardy.
And now Something and Hammerstone back into the picture, shutting it down. Once again, great timing from Hammerstone and Jake Something.
Wait a minute, look at the setup by Matt Hardy. Ace Austin getting a little assist. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, God.
But look out from above!
Oh, Jeff Hardy backing up Austin.
Take another look at the charismatic Enigma taking to the sky here, taking out the field on the floor.
Back inside the ring. Trent Seven's actions might be coming back to haunt him. Oh, now setting up the plot twist.
And now it's a 3-on-1 scenario here against Trent Seven.
Jeff Hardy, swanton bomb! Cover! Oh, and Jake Something and Hammerstone protecting Seven.
Yet again, great timing from those two.
Saving the matchup. Seven was wise to recruit Hammerstone and something.
Multiple times now. They've been there just in the nick of time.
Oh! A collision on the outside of the ring. Hold on. Dueling twists of fate.
An unfortunate miscue there for Hammerstone and something.
And now, meanwhile, back inside the ring, Ace Austin called for the fall. Oh, and a low blow by Seven. The referee's on the outside of the ring. He didn't see it.
Seven takes advantage of the situation he's in.
And now Trent Seven, burning hammer.
That's gotta be it.
Seven gets the win.
Here are your winners, Jake Something, Hammerstone, and Trent Seven.
And whether you like the way they got there or not, that is a huge win in the column of Jake Something, Trent Seven, and Hammerstone. Wait a second.
And the Hardys are very aware of what Seven just did. Now Hammerstone and Jake Something rushing the Hardys.
And now the beatdown continues. Not gonna let the heroes save the day. And look at this. Trent Seven, like you mentioned before, barking orders here. Now the Hardys getting set up.
Wait a minute! Kushida and the Rascals! The opponents of the Hardys in Austin at Turning Point, protecting those three.
Stepping up to Seven, Hammerstone and something. It's a bold move, but it may have just paid off.
Trent Seven might have gotten the victory tonight, but the Rascals in Kushida showing a lot of respect for Ace Austin and the Hardys. What a clash this is going to be at Turning Point.
Well, we are moments away from our main event. Kushida, one-on-one with Conan Lycan. That's next on TNA Xplosion. Welcome back to TNA Xplosion, and now it's time for our main event.
The following contest is set for one fall. Introducing first, from South Troy, New York, Conan Lycan.
Great opportunity here on TNA Xplosion for Conan Lycan. No stranger to a TNA ring. Gia, you and I have seen him a couple of times now. He has a ton of athletic ability.
He absolutely does, especially for that size he's got. Now, he calls himself the Land Shark, and he certainly gives credence to that name. He will take out anybody in his path.
Built like a heavyweight, moves like a cruiserweight. I think there's so much potential for Conan Lycan here in TNA Wrestling, but he's going to have his hands full tonight with one of the best technical wrestlers in the world, pound for pound.
His opponent from Tokyo, Japan, Time Splitter, Kushida.
There's just something about the time splitter, Gia.
Oh, it's something. And I'd say that this is a clash of styles when you first look at this matchup. But like you said, Conan Lycan can move like a cruiserweight. So I'm interested to see how he stacks up against Kushida.
It's been a minute since we've seen Kushida here in a TNA ring, but there's one thing about him is that he is the complete package. He can beat you with the submission game. He can push the pace. There's every tool in the toolbox, as they like to say.
He's extremely adaptable, and he's shown it time and time again. But let's see how Conan Lycan can adapt. Ooh, to the time splitter.
Kushida having a little fun here.
Maybe a little too much fun for Conan Lycan's taste.
He is one half of the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions alongside Kevin Knight, who we've seen quite a bit here in TNA Wrestling.
Ooh.
We love Kevin Knight.
Lycan already showing that strength.
This is the one thing Kushida's going to have to combat. Very similar to what we saw last week on Xplosion, the size discrepancy between Maggie Moore and Zaya Brookside. That was something Brookside had to overcome on her way to a victory. And tonight, very similar for Kushida, but Kushida's very gifted when it comes to that small joint manipulation. As I mentioned, the technical background, but can he withstand the heavy bombs that Lycan will throw?
Absolutely. I mean, we've seen Kushida take on larger opponents before and been successful, but this is a pretty unique challenge, I'd say.
Kushida, who is challenged for the TNA World Championship as well as the X Division Championship, fits right in with the prestigious X Division here in TNA. Now Lycan through the ropes. Kushida goes after the arm and gets Conan Lycan.
That's one thing I can say about Kushida. He's able to see everything. He's able to anticipate your next move every single time. Oof.
I mentioned the X Division Championship. Moose will be defending said championship against Laredo Kid at Turning Point on Friday, November 29th, live on TNA Plus in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. As a part of WrestleCade, Lycan gets his foot on the bottom rope there, and that arm gets snapped back by Kushida. We'll also see Kushida in tag team action at Turning Point. He'll team up with the Rascals against Ace Austin and the TNA World Tag Team Champions, the Hardys. Can't wait to see that at Turning Point.
Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself, but I have a feeling that one's going to be what they call a certified banger.
Yes, that's what the kids say. Now, right now, it's Kushida dissecting Lycan, taking his time here. Ooh. Cartwheel and the drop kick right to the face, and Lycan didn't take him to school right now. Here's a look to the inside leg and a power out by Conan Lycan. Feeling it there in his left arm. That's something Kushida has done consistently throughout his matches. It's just a matter of when he might go to something like that. We know how much he loves the hoverboard lock.
Oh, yeah, but let Kushida knows he's going to have to wear this big man down.
Oh! And Lycan whips Kushida into the corner.
Hey, a land shark in football is an aggressive defensive player, so now we're seeing that aggression out of Lycan.
And you saw how Lycan, the damage to his left arm didn't allow for him to go for the power slam completely. He went for it only with his right arm. Kushida runs roughly 200 pounds. I dare anybody at home try and lift a 200-pound person with the one arm. And now Lycan caught up here. Kushida is going for the hoverboard lock, but Lycan resists on a straight headbutt.
Oof. I don't know how anybody wins on a headbutt.
And again, this is what I was talking about. When Lycan starts dropping bombs, can Kushida withstand it? You can see Kushida wincing, pulls himself back up, will not quit from the fight, and that fourth headbutt finally drops the time splitter.
Kushida won't quit, but Lycan's gonna force him down.
Kushida's down. Hold on a second. Lycan off of the top, able to roll through.
Wow.
Weighs nearly 250 pounds.
Oh!
Kushida was loading up there for the Tanaka punch, and he gets drilled with that knee. Cover, and Kushida kicks out at 2. Boy, what a win this would be for Lycan.
I really thought we were going to see an upset here, but yes, what a huge win it would be to put someone away like Kushida. Lycan's made it clear that he wants to be a part of TNA, and what a way to show it.
Oh, an attack on the left arm as he did earlier on in the matchup. Superman forearm kick by Kushida. Kushida saying not so fast. Oh, and he gets planted by Lycan. Big spine buster by the land shark. Oh, now Kushida. Kushida grabbing a hold of the arm. Over the triangle. Oh, and it gets dumped by Lycan.
Holy cow. I mean, the sheer strength. I mean,
back elbow there. Lycan did that with his bad arm.
Right, exactly.
Oh, wait a minute. Caught out of midair by Kushida.
Oh, he's got it. He's got it. This might be it.
Bending back on the injured left arm. Kushida's had a great attack throughout this matchup.
And in the center of the ring, too, there's nowhere for Lycan to go.
What's Lycan gonna do? Kushida pulling back on it. Lycan finally taps. Kushida wins.
Here's your winner by submission, Kushida.
Great showing from Conan Lycan, but Kushida is your victor here on Xplosion.
Great matchup here on TNA Xplosion. Join us next week on TNA Impact for our Thanksgiving edition of TNA Impact, and follow the night after by Turning Point. Happy holidays, everyone. Congratulations to Kushida.